So if you want to really study the chapter, try solving the exercise question by yourself. That is without taking the help from any guide or any of the online sources. Try to solve it by yourself. If you are able to do the problem, you can be happy that you have got that idea to do the problems and concepts. But if you find difficulty, go revisit the concepts, then try to do it. Because in exams, you won't be able to refer guide or any other materials. So try to solve the problem by yourself. And those who are again interested, if you want to practice more problems, for NCERT, you have an exemplar test. Have you heard of this one? Exemplar test for NCERT. That means normally you have NCERT textbook. Other than that, CBSE have issued an exemplar test which focuses exclusively on extra concepts. That is, they have a number of objective type questions, and you can get the PDF online. So those who are already confident with the chapter, already confident with all the problems in your textbook, this is some extra material that you can refer. That is exemplar textbook. So never miss it out because it is very important. So last time we discussed power of lens. It is known as the reciprocal of focal length. If you take it in meters, it is 1 by f. If you take it in centimeters, it is 100 divided by f. Now what was the SI unit of power? It is diopter. Now we are represented by capital letter D. What is the definition? It is the power of a lens whose focal length is 1 meter. So power of a lens whose focal length is 1 meter, it is known as diopter. You know, focal length for concave and convex can be positive and negative. So if that is the case, power can also be what? Positive, negative, because power is the reciprocal of focal length. So can you tell me what is the focal length of or power of convex lens, positive or negative? Power of convex lens, positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. Why? Because focal length of convex lens is positive. If that is the case, reciprocal is also positive. And power of concave will be what? Concave will be
Negative.
Yeah, negative. So write it down. Power of concave lens is negative. Power of convex lens is positive. By heart now itself. Power of concave lens and convex lens. Next, we have to study power of combination of lenses. So what do you mean by combination? Here, this case is I am placing a single lens. Now, instead of single lens, suppose if I have 3 convex lens placed one adjacent to each other. That is 1 here, 2 here, 3 here. So if I place 3 convex lens continuously, this all 3 lenses can be taken as a single lens. So all the lens can be considered to be part of a single lens, and this lens we call that as combined lens. Combined lens. So what is the idea? You can take individual lenses, but if I take more than one lenses, all the lens can be combined together, and we take it as combined lens, or we can say equivalent lens. Equivalent lens. So that is the idea. Power of combination of lens. Meaning, if you have more than one lenses, you can consider it to be a single large lens. So for that, we have again 2 more equations. So first one, when 2 or more thin lenses are kept in contact, the equivalent focal length equation is sum of focal length of individual lenses. Meaning what? Suppose this is the first length, this is the second length. Each will have focal length f1, f2. So if I want to find the focal length of the combination of lens, you can take it as 1 by f is equal to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2. That is the idea. So note down this formula. Focal length of combination of lens is given by 1 by f is equal to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2. So if there are 2 lenses, you can immediately write it will be f1, f2 by f1 plus f2. Now similarly, to find power, what you should do? You should just take the reciprocal. Or if I take the reciprocal, this can be written as P1, this can be written as P2. So power is sum of individual power of lenses. Power of combination will be sum of power of individual lenses. Understand what you mean by combination? Meaning when 2 or more lenses come together. That is known as combination. If you want to find their power, this is the equation you can use. Completed, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If completed, try to solve this question. It is based on this combination of lens. Read the question well, try to solve it fast. Write the question in your notebook, try to find the answer. First, you are given a convergent lens. So convergent lens means convex lens. So those who don't know, near the question itself or in bracket, right, it is convex lens. Convergent means convex. And it is kept in combination with a divergent lens. So divergent means what? Opposite. It is concave. It is concave. So those who don't know, write it down or mark it near that terms itself. Convergent, convex, divergent, concave. Here, convergent lens power is given as 8 diopter. A divergent lens power it is given as minus 10 diopter. You need to find the power and focal length of the combination. That is a question. I'm going to take power of convergent lens as P1 and I'm going to take power of divergent lens as P2. So I can write P1 is equal to 10 plus or minus 8. What should be the power of convex, plus or minus?
Plus.
Convex. Yeah, it is plus. Why? Because convex lens power is positive. So I can write plus 8 diopter. Now what about P2? Concave lens.
Minus.
Yeah, minus. So you should write minus 10 diopter. Now we can simply use the formula. First, we can find the power. Yes or no? Power of combination. So right, power of combination. P subscript combination. What's the equation?
P1 plus P2.
Yeah, P1 plus P2. So write down P1 plus P2. Substitute. So it is 8 plus of minus 10. What is 8 plus minus 10? What is the answer?
Minus 2.
Yeah, minus 2 diopter. That is the answer. So power of combination will be minus 2 diopter. Minus 2 means similar to which lens? Minus means which lens?
Concave.
Yeah, concave. So what is the conclusion? This combined lens will start to behave similar to a concave lens. So even though there is a convex and concave lens kept together, the combination will behave like a concave lens. That is the idea. Now, once you have the power, how can I find focal length? Power of a lens is 1 by f. So f will be what? Reciprocal of power of combination. And here it is diopter, so it will be reciprocal of 1 by minus 2 diopter. Or diopter is in meter. So answer I will get, what is 1 by 2? 1 by minus 2. What is the answer? Minus?
0.5
Yeah, 0.5. Minus 0.5 unit will be, what is the unit of focal length?
meter.
Here it is meter. Write it down. Or if I want to convert into centimeter, it will be
Divide by 10.
Divided by 100.
100.
meter into centimeter. Meter into centimeter.
Multiply 100.
Yeah, multiply 100. 100 into 0.5, you will get it as 50 centimeter. So in centimeter, it will be 50 centimeter. Don't tell divide by 10, divide by 100, it is multiply. If you don't know, again write this also. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. If I ask the reverse, that is convert centimeter to meter, you should divide. But meter to centimeter, you should multiply by 100. So that is the answer. So power of the combination we got plus minus 2 diopter, and focal length we got minus 50 centimeter or 0.5 meter, minus 0.5 meter. The signs are very important. Completed.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts in this?
No doubt.
No, sir.
Write down this question. Write down what is given values. Try to solve it fast. Simple question. First read the question well. Write down the given terms. Then try to solve it. Try to do it by yourself. First itself, we can notice it is a concave lens. Concave lens. Now, focal length is given. Focal length is given. How much? 15 centimeter. Now, at what distance should the object from the lens be placed? So we must find object distance. Now, image distance is given. It is given as 10 centimeter. Also, we need to find magnification. So write down the given values. First, I can write f is equal to. Now, focal length is positive or negative for concave lens. Concave lens, positive or negative? Focal length.
Negative.
Negative. So write minus 50. Minus 15 centimeter. And now image distance is given. Image distance. Concave lens, what type of image does it give? If you know that only, you can put the signs correctly. Concave lens, what type of image does a concave lens give? Suppose this is a concave lens. What type of image does it give? It always give?
Virtual and erect.
Virtual.
Yeah, virtual error. And virtual image is formed on which side? On the left side. So image distance is always what? Image distance is always negative.
Negative.
For concave lens, image distance is negative. Why? Last is ray diagram, go refer it, because image is formed on the left side. So you should take it as minus 10 centimeter. Don't take it as positive. I told. What is the reason? Because we know, if you don't know, write down the reason also. In bracket, write down the reason. Concave lens forms virtual image. Fine. Now we have two values and we need to find what is asked in the question. We need to find object distance. For that, we can use mirror lens formula. So we know that from lens formula, 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. And from here, I need to write 1 by U. So how can I write 1 by U? It will be 1 by V minus 1 by F. Or if I write directly U in the next step, I can write it as V is minus 10 into minus 50 by minus 15 minus minus 10. So it will turn out to be minus 10 into minus, this minus and minus will cancel each other, and remaining one will be 150, whole divided by minus 15 plus, this will turn plus, plus into minus, it will turn plus, plus 10. So you'll get minus 5. What is 150 by minus 5? What is the answer?
Minus 30.
Yeah, minus 30 and put the unit, centimeter. So we got the object distance. Right away, write that the object should be placed at a distance of minus 30 centimeter from the lens. So write down that in words. That is, the object should be placed at a distance of 30 centimeter from the lens. 30 centimeter from the lens. Write it down. Now we need to find the magnification. So which formula should I use to find magnification?
V by U.
Yeah, magnification, find it out, V by U. V by U. So substitute. Don't take it as minus V by U. Minus V by U is for mirror. Here it is V by U. Now substitute. V is what? V is minus 10. U is minus 30. So this will cancel each other. So it will be 1 by 3. And what is 1 by 3?
0.1.
Yeah, 0.33. And will magnification have any unit? Should I put centimeter there?
No.
Yeah, remember, magnification has no unit. Don't put centimeter here. It will be wrong. The answer will turn out to be wrong. Magnification has no unit. So just put it as 0.33. Now 0.33, what is the meaning? Tell if it is 0.33, you can tell about the image. What all things we can tell? Magnification is less than 1. Therefore, it will be what image?
Diminished.
Diminished. And here magnification is positive. Therefore, what image? Virtual and erect. So these are the characteristics. So from the value of magnification, since it is less than 1, it is diminished. Since it is positive, the image will be virtual and erect. Completed the question. Any doubts? Yes or no?
No, sir.
Yeah. So now move on to the next question. Read the question. Write down the given values. Note what type of lens. Then use the equation. Try to solve it fast. A 2 centimeter tall object, meaning the height of the object is given. It's placed perpendicular to the principal axis. Okay. Convex lens. Now focal length 10 centimeter. Now distance of the object is given. Object distance is given. You should find nature, position, size of the image. So write down the given values. First I can write height of the object HO. It is given as 2 centimeter. Height is always positive, so don't put negative there. Then focal length is given for convex lens. Convex means it will be positive or negative focal length. For convex,
Positive.
yeah, positive. So write plus 10 centimeter. Now object distance is given, and we know always object distance is negative. In whatever case, object distance is negative. So write minus 15 centimeter. And we need to find position of image. So we can directly apply the formula here. We know that 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. From this equation, what is 1 by V? Can be written as 1 by U plus 1 by F. And if I directly write V, it will be UF by U plus F. Now substitute UF by U plus F. U is minus 15 into F 10 minus 15 plus 10. So here also similar to last class, it will be minus 150 divided by minus 5. Minus and minus will cancel. You will get again 30 centimeter. 30 centimeter. So 30 centimeter means this is a convex lens. You will get on this side. This is the side of the image. So you can conclude it is a real inverted image. So we have got the position of the image. Now we need to find nature and size. You can write magnification equation V by U. Substitute V already you have 30 centimeter. U is minus 15 centimeter. Magnification you will get minus 2. And if it is minus 2, what is the conclusion? The image is real, inverted, and 2 is greater than 1. Value of 2 is greater than 1. Don't consider minus while taking value. 2 is greater than 1, so it will be enlarged. And finally, we need to find size. So how to find size? We will use the second equation. We know magnification is equal to HI by HO. That is again is equal to V by U. So I can write HI is equal to V by U into HO. Now substitute. V by U already you got minus 2. So I can write minus 2 into height of object. Height of object is what? 2 centimeter. It will be?
Minus 4.
Yeah, minus 4 centimeter. And what does this minus show? Minus shows that it is inverted. It is inverted. That is vertically inverted. That is the meaning of minus. So finally, write all this in words. Completed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Now
sir.
come to this interest question. Set of interest question. First one, define one diopter. It is the power of lens of focal length 1 meter. Simple question. Power of lens of focal length 1 meter. That is one diopter. Now solve the next question. Read the question well. Simple one. Write down what is given. Try to solve it fast. A convex lens forms real inverted. Again, very important, real inverted means magnification will be negative. So needle is the object here. Forms a real and inverted image. So image distance is given 50 centimeter. Now where is the needle placed? That means you need to find the object distance. And they are given one more condition. This is again very, very important. Size of image is equal to size of object. So convex lens, real and inverted, image distance is 50 centimeter, and size of image is equal to size of object. So write it down. V is equal to convex lens, real and inverted. So I can write V is equal to plus 50 centimeter. Why plus 50? Because for convex lens, real inverted means it will be formed on the right side. That is why I took plus 50. Now, size of the image is equal to size of the object. So what can you write about magnification? Magnification will be HI by HO. It will be
0.
Array. Think and answer. Here what is given? Height of image is equal to height of object. Then if I take HI by HO, what is the answer?
1.
Yeah, it is 1. It is 1. Value is 1. What about sign? If it is real inverted, what about magnification sign? It will be?
Minus.
Yeah, minus. So put that is given in the question, minus. Now you need to find object distance. So if you have magnification and image distance, how can I find object distance? We know magnification is equal to V by U. Just cross multiply. So U is equal to V by M. V is equal to 50. Magnification is equal to minus 1. So object distance is minus 50 centimeter. That is the answer. Now you should find the power. To find power, first we need to calculate focal length. So we can further write down, we know 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. Or from this equation, I'm going to write F directly. It will be U V by U minus V. So substitute. Or yeah, here no need. Here both denominators are same. So I'm going to substitute. It is 50. 1 by V is 50 plus. So power will be 50 by 2, or it will be 25 centimeter. Focal length is 25 centimeter. Convex length, so it is positive. Fine. Now if you have focal length, we can easily calculate power. Power is equal to 1 by F. And it is centimeters. So centimeter, I will use the equation 100 by F. So it is 100 by 25. Our answer you will get a, what is 100 by 25? Plus 4 diopter. So that is how you solve the question. So simple thing, again go through it. Magnification, we wrote it from the question, is equal to minus 1. The reasons I have already marked here. Then use this equation, find out, solve it fast. Or you can also skip this step if you know the ray diagram. If object size is equal to image size, you can immediately know it is placed at 2F. If you place at 2F, this should be equal. So if you know the ray diagram, you can reduce this much steps. You can directly write this and solve the question. But better to follow these steps. Completed this one?
Yes,
or no?
sir. Yes.
Yeah, this question, do it as a homework and upload the notes as assignment in the classroom.